What's going on everybody on YouTube? My name is Justin and welcome to my new channel, Arch City Deals. Some of you may have come over from my other channel, Unknown Destination, where I have a podcast where I talk about all things travel with my buddy Andrew. If you did, welcome. But this channel is going to focus on two things: deals like clearance and reselling. So I have a huge video to start off with today because these are some of the best deals I've gotten this year. And that's because it's 90% clearance time for Halloween items at Walmart. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll show you everything I got and tell you what I paid for it. All right, so the first thing is this set of decorative trees. Now, I will admit this one was a little messed up, as you can tell here, but my wife makes little villages out of birdhouses. Just to give an example of one she's working on, since I'm by her desk right there. And as you can see, this will look really cool with it. So as you can see from this package, the original price right there, if it will focus, is $9.98. These were 99 cents. So that's the first item. And I'm just going to set that right there because it's going to stay over here anyway. The next thing are these little sets of Halloween fashion buttons or like lapel pins. So I will go ahead and show them to you. That's the first one. Here is another one. That's the same as the first one. And that's the same as the second one. So there's two of each. These were 9 cents a piece. So really cool. I got 4 kids. I'm sure they'll probably love those. All right, the next thing is this cake stand, but wait, it doubles as a chip and dip tray. So these were originally, I want to say $6.99 because I believe I paid 69 cents for these, and I actually picked up 3. Now, little tip with Walmart clearance, these were not in the Halloween section. They were actually over by like an aisle that was mostly Pioneer Woman stuff. And you know, the tag doesn't say anything about Halloween on these. So sometimes you can find these deals in parts of the store where you may not necessarily think to look. So definitely look around because that's a great deal. And we can definitely use these for entertaining, whether it be for cake or for chips and dip. All right, moving on to the next thing. We have these stone coasters, and I will just show you one because they're both the same. There we go. It says, "Clever as the devil and twice as pretty." These are pretty heavy, but we just picked these up to use around the house. As you can see in the top corner there, the original price was $1.98, so these were 19 cents a piece. All right, so as I continue going, you're going to notice that these deals are mostly under $1. The most expensive thing was $1.18, and we'll get to that just in a second here. This next thing are these little door hangers that say, "A beautiful witch and her magical cat live here." And as you can see, those were originally 98 cents, which means they were also 9 cents. Again, something for the kids. All right, the next thing, let's get to the more expensive items because this is a deal that a lot of people probably would have missed while in the store. So these are some Disney Coco pajama pants. So they're the fleece joggers with pockets. Original price, as you can see here, was $11.88, which means these were $1.18. This particular pair was nowhere near Halloween or any of the clearance things. It was mixed in with the normal end cap that has this type of jogger or pajama pants on it. In this case, it was mostly Christmas ones that were there now, but that's where this was. And continuing on that, this one had been relocated to the Halloween section, but it's the same thing. It's a pair of the jogger pajama pants. These just happen to be Lilo and Stitch Halloween themed ones. I know it's not focusing too great there, but it's just got pictures of Stitch and says beware. Again, $1.18 for these. The funny part is about a week before this, my wife had actually picked up a pair of these for $5 something, basically 50% off. And we were very surprised to still find some at $1.18. But a lot of people don't realize these go on clearance because a lot of times they don't make it over by the other clearance items. So it's definitely something to look around for. Okay, next is going to be these Piva tablecloths. They're 60 by 84 and rectangular. Go ahead and show you that guy there. Just got spider webs all over it. I believe we paid either 39 or 49 cents for these. They were either $3.99 or $4.99 originally. I like picking these up for when the kids do crafts on our dining room table, because then if they get paint all over them or something like that, it's not that big of a deal. One, they do wipe off easily, but if there's some time where you forget that you left paint on them and it dries on and you can't do anything about it, for 39 or 49 cents, it's not that big of a deal. You can just, get rid of that tablecloth. So let's be honest, it happens sometimes, and it's great to have these in those situations. All right. The next thing we will do are these Halloween buckets. So the first one is this Cinderella bucket. It looks like Cinderella's carriage. And there is an original price tag on here. Let me see if I can get you to zoom in on that so you can see the initial price was $5.98, which means this bucket was 59 cents. An amazing deal. And Andrew, if you're watching this, this is actually coming to you for Piper, because I know she's all into the Disney princesses. So that's what that is for. Next thing is similar item, same price, but this one is just Minnie Mouse's head. The other thing about these is they can also be used for Easter or storage or anything you really want. It's just a bucket. I mean, there's nothing about it that says Halloween or screams Halloween. So use it when you can, All right. What's next? Let's go with these window covers. So this is something that we got that we're going to save for next Halloween and use to decorate. Normally when I shop clearance, I try not to do too much of that. Now, my wife does make wreaths, so if we can find something that she can use on wreaths for the following season, then yeah, that's definitely something we pick up and save. But as far as decorations, that's not something I normally would go to in the clearance. It would normally just be things that I could use year-round. But this is an exception to that. So I will show you these window covers. Each of these were originally 98 cents, so we paid 9 cents a piece. So there is the first one. And then we have this clown. Looks like we got another one of those clowns. I like this one. It's a black cat sitting on top of a jack-o'-lantern. Got a couple of those. And then the first one I showed you, there's a second one of those. So 9 cents a piece, so I have a whopping, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 cents into all of this, and these will go in our windows next year. Okay, the next thing is something that I'm probably going to give to one of my daughters now, but it's just a Ultimate Glow-O-Ween eyeshadow palette. This was initially $4.99, so it was 49 cents. And for them to just mess around with it and play with their makeup, I think that's a great deal. And actually, I'm sorry, I just noticed in the corner, this was initially $5.94, so it was 59 cents. Okay, we're getting into the stuff that I was most excited about. Now, I will say my family's very into Halloween and the creepy stuff, so we will use this stuff year-round. For some of you, this may fall into that Halloween decor category, but for us, this is something that'll be constantly used. Okay, so the first thing are these tumblers. They were initially, if you can see here, if we can get it to focus. Okay, well, I'll just tell you. They were $3.98, so they were 39 cents. This one says, eat, drink, and be scary. And it just kind of got that glitter look, which I think is what's messing up the focus on the camera. And there's actually 3 of those. So we got 2 more here. And they're just tumblers with lids. They're nice and big, as you can tell in my hand. They're a good size. And the last one says, too cute to spook. That one focused just fine. The initial price, which it's probably not going to focus on. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. So that is that. Moving on to one of my favorite finds. These were 29 cents each. And they are just little like mason jar skull mugs. This is like an aluminum mason jar lid top, and this is glass, and it comes with the plastic straw. Very cool. This is something I'll use year round, just for whatever drink. So happy with that. And I actually have 3 of those. As I drop one on the floor. That's okay. And then the next thing, there were 29 cents each, are these whiskey glasses. So they are glass, but they have this plastic black skull hand on them that looks like it's gripping the cup. Really cool. 29 cents a piece. There's 3 of those as well. And finally on to the last item, but it's the one I have the most of because it's the first thing I found and it's what started all of this. So just so you guys know, when I went to my Walmart, at least the first Walmart, this was actually from 2 different ones, but from the first one, there were no signs saying that any Halloween stuff was on clearance. They hadn't marked it to 50% when it went down. They hadn't marked it to 75% when it went down. My robot vacuum is knocking over my glasses. And so nobody knew that it was on sale. That was a huge benefit to me because it meant that none of my stuff, or none of this stuff that I found had been bought yet. And I feel like it would have in a lot of other situations. So that's a great deal. Sorry about that. All right, so what these are little jar candles. This one says tonic. Let me see if I can get my face out of the way and get it. There we go. And as you can see, the scent there, this one is blackberry, cedar, and mandarin. It smells pretty good. Candle itself is a black wax on the inside and just a normal wick. So we have tonic, and we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tonics. And then there were only 2 left of this one. But this one is called Antidote. And it is chocolate, vanilla, and tonka bean. I like the smell of this one a lot. It smells like a really nice men's cologne or something like that. So yeah, these were initially $8.88. I paid 88 cents each, which is an amazing deal for candles. Like I said, we like the spooky around here. These are kind of something that'll be around year-round for us on our main shelves. And they look really cool. They kind of look like old medicine bottles, which match the little poison bottles that I was able to purchase earlier this year from the Target dollar spot as well as Dollar Tree. So that is it for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you like seeing deals like this, or if you like seeing reselling deals, which I will show you in future videos, click that subscribe button down below. Go ahead and like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Bonus clip, because I totally forgot something. Give me 1 second and let me flip you guys around here. All right. So I also was able to pick up all of these little appetizer plates. These were 9 cents each. And as you can see, I just grabbed the entire tray. There's that ghost, there's that little pumpkin, and there's that cool skull. So yeah, this was another part of that deal that I forgot to include in the initial clip. But again, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one.